Let me turn on my other device so I can let people know I'm here. Hey, somebody's here. Thanks for joining me. I'm eating dinner and I'm on my phone, so I can't see who it is. Like 2 of y'all are here. Let me put it on live chat. Leave me a comment so I know who you are. I have a new video dropping, I think on tomorrow. It's on, let's see, the 24th is tomorrow. Yeah, it's dropping tomorrow. Just like you can get your tablet and you can go to your room and watch downstairs, okay? Eating some leftover grilled chicken and some vegetables. What y'all eating for dinner tonight? I told him he could get his tablet and go to his room. Hey, cousin. I had so much fun at your business launch celebration brunch. Vlog coming soon, y'all. I'm eating dinner. Some baked chicken or grilled chicken and some Brussels sprouts. I've been eating it before y'all got here. I really did. It was really nice. It was nice to see everybody. It was peaceful. It was fun. Josiah enjoyed painting. That's just, seeing you just made me remember I need to get our paintings out of my car. But it was cool. Thanks for inviting us. What you doing? And what are you eating for dinner tonight? Did you get you a new air fryer? Yes, let me know when it is. Hopefully I can be on time and stay longer. I want to actually do TikToks with y'all and like be more in the vlog. We're gonna have to plan. I don't know. I guess now that everybody lives in different places, we're gonna have to plan like a hotel sleepover or something like we used to do somewhere in the middle in Atlanta area. It could be like Atlanta close to Dunwoody or close to Sandy Springs Perimeter Mall or something. I think summer is a good time because everybody's children will be out of school and we just have more. I feel like I have more flexibility in the summertime to plan stuff out than I do like in the next couple of months. I would love to do a cabin trip. Are you thinking North Georgia or Tennessee or somewhere else? I've been wanting to do a cabin trip. And it's all about going with the right people because you be inside for most of it. Playing games, drinking, eating food. During the day, you might do water activities like go tubing or... Ooh, hot Cheetos sound so good. Burgers sound good too. Hey, Brandy. I've been to both Point 8, the North Georgia, and the cars can all get in the house. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's not far. It's like 2 hours. It's not even 2 hours away, depending on what part of North Georgia. My friend Afua, when she turned 28, I think, or no, 27, she did a cabin trip in Helen, Georgia, and we went out there. We went hiking, we went tubing. I like to work out, right? But I'm not really a hiker. I'll go if my friends ask me sometimes, but I like to work out inside, not outside. The tubing was an epic fail. Me and my friend Brittany got stuck on the little tube thing. We didn't make it down the river. We made it about a quarter of the way down the course within 2 hours. Decided to get out of the river, carry them heavy tubes over our head. I wish I would have been able to vlog that experience. But we did all of that, and then we had to walk them all the way back to where you had to turn them back in. The way it worked is you had the tube, and you have to make it to the end in order for the bus to take you back. I'm willing to try it again now that I lost some weight. I was like, maybe the extra weight is what made it hard. But honestly, I would like to go somewhere where the current is flowing. The current doesn't naturally flow with the river. So if the river is like, I guess like not moving, then it's gonna be harder to tube. But if the water current is moving, then you'll flow with the water. So I wouldn't recommend going on a day like the one we went on because we was just stuck. I would not recommend that with small kids unless it's like a water park type place, because if you do that with small children and it's in the river, they will get frustrated when they're not moving. And it won't be fun. I was getting frustrated at my 26-year-old age at the time. So I know small kids would get frustrated. Small kids would probably like something like lazy river. Not tubing. Yeah, I love that idea. Keep me posted on it. My issue with cabin trips and trips in general, what usually happens is people are down until you tell them it's time to pay. Like, if you put up the money, then people will want to go. But as soon as you say, okay, I'm going to put the reservation in, it's $130 a person or something like that, that's when all of a sudden the trip falls apart. That's part of the reason why I haven't done it. But my husband and I were discussing going on a cabin trip. And when we talked about it, we were just talking about doing it with the two of us or just our family. Because planning stuff with groups can be frustrating. Right, I'm going to go either way. You need to, because if not, I'm telling you, folks, it's down for it until they have to contribute to pay. Even with my friend Afua, she had a larger group of girls that was supposed to be going, and I think 2 to 3 backed out. Not anyone in my immediate friend group, but, you know, she's one of my best friends, but she has her own set of friends, and some of those people backed out. So then I remember we ended up having to switch to Airbnb to make it cheaper because, of course, the cabins are big, so 10 people can go, 12 people can go, 15 people can go. Like, it's not a hotel. It's a big space with multiple bedrooms, and it's enough space for a big family like ours, cousin. So I say that to say, like, we really could have made it. We could have all went, and it would have been like under 100 per person. But when people backed out, it made it closer to like 110 per person, which isn't that bad. But given that you're just going to hell in Georgia, if you can spend 70, you want to spend 70. You don't want to spend 120 if you don't have to. So I like to go, but I want to go with people that are, me too, Brandy. I want to go with people that are serious when I'm ready to go. Like, ready with your money, ready to take your time off work, not having issues with a babysitter. Like, no shade intended, but I'm at a point where I know what I want to do and I know what I want. So it's like when it comes to traveling, I'm getting to a point where I'll go by myself before I sit here and keep dealing with people that keep canceling on me. And y'all, they'll see it on YouTube, be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you went to go do that. How come we don't do stuff like that? Because I used to try and it would never work out, and it would end up not going well because people would back out last minute. By the time they back out, the prices go up and it's too expensive. Let me turn my ring light down because it's too bright. I'm going to have to dim it a little bit because it's too bright and I feel like y'all can see me. Okay. It's still a little bright, but I'm going to turn it. I'm trying not to show y'all the living room because it's in the vlog. Y'all will see it. Y'all got to watch my upcoming vlogs, plural. But if you on the live, I guess you get to get some live commentary. The living room looks great. I've been really working at it these last few weeks to decorate it. And I have 2 vlogs coming up where y'all will see. Hey, Mo. How you doing, sis? I'm sitting here eating my grilled chicken and my vegetables. Exactly, JoJo. And that's the type of stuff that'll make me not invite you again going forward. I can't wait to see the vlog. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Honestly, now I'm just working on the whole house in bits and pieces. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to invest what I. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Everybody that's joining, don't forget to like the video as you're joining the live. Ooh, 11:11. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I would rather you tell me from the beginning that you can't go or that you don't want to go on a trip than to say you do want to go or you're considering going and to count you in. And then I wait for you for a while and it gets closer to it and then you change your mind at the last minute. Because it's like if you just say no from the beginning, I'm not going to get mad at you. You said from the beginning you couldn't do it. But when you act like you're going and then you don't go, you know, I'm planning stuff based on you. I'm planning stuff based on the fact that you said you're interested. I'm waiting to make my moves based on your moves. I hate that last minute changes. I had planned on being at ATL the past week, and in the day I was booking my flight, my baby daddy had a ton of excuses as to why he couldn't keep the kids. See, that right there isn't your fault. Hey, Nasaje. Hold on a second. Josiah. Josiah. Well, Sajay won't be able to see him, but Sajay's on here. He said, hey. Josiah said, hey. I heard him. he on his tablet right now, so he don't feel like talking. That's what killed me. I was looking for it. We're talking about, I'm sorry, Jordan. We're talking about planning a potential cabin trip. That's the topic. And that topic kind of spiraled into reasons why I haven't done a recent cabin trip and reasons why I've starting to shift to wanting to solo travel or just travel with my family because I've been trying to plan stuff with groups and people kind of be flaky at the last minute and then it ends up causing me to not be able to go. Then Brandy, I was just about to read her comment and she said, that killed me. I was looking forward to that trip for a while. I know. We've been talking about it since last year. That part of me, I hate to get excited, but then the babysitter aspect is difficult. Look, Brandy, I totally understand that. That's the type of stuff my son's dad used to do to me when we initially broke up, when it was time to co-parent. If I had plans, I would try to include him and ask him to babysit for me. And then he would say, okay, no problem. I got you. I'm going to get him for you. And then literally hours before it was time for me to go and do, he would cancel with an emergency. So as a mom, I definitely understand that. And I'm not talking about moms specifically. Honestly, the people who be canceling don't even have kids. So that's what makes it more frustrating. But I also understand everybody has their own unique situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judging anybody. If something comes up and you have to handle business, you can't go on a trip. I get it. But that doesn't mean it's still not frustrating to the other people at the same time. And, you know, getting backup babysitters is really what kept me sane before I got married. I say that because I don't go out as much. I go out still. I go out pretty often, but I don't go out as much as I did when I was a single mom. But when I was a single mother, my dad didn't help me with babysitting Josiah. He didn't start really babysitting Zaya for me until he was potty trained. So when Josiah was really young, I had really just myself. His biological grandmother would watch him for me in extreme circumstances. Like I had a job interview once, she babysat him for me. I didn't have like people who would babysit my kids. And so once I got a job, and since I was living at home with my dad, I would allocate money to a babysitter that I found myself that wasn't family to watch Josiah for me. And I did that because it was like, you know, he's my son. He's my responsibility. I can vet the person, see how I feel about them, if they're a good fit for him. Are they good with kids? Are they trustworthy? Which I know is hard. A lot of people won't trust people that are an immediate family with their kids, especially children under 3, because they can't always speak and tell us what's going on. But I honestly believe that helped me a ton. And it helped me to still have a life outside of being a mom. And so I'm not saying you got to do it all the time, but I pray that you're able to find somebody else that can help you so that that doesn't continue to happen when you make plans. Because I know how frustrating that is. And it's like they be doing it on purpose. You know, it might be, oh, something came up with work or whatever, but it still doesn't make it less frustrating. I've heard all kinds of excuses. Oh, I gotta help my brother that day. Oh, I have a job interview. Oh, what was the other one? Oh, nobody's gonna be here, so we'll be stuck in the house. Just all kinds of crazy things. And in my situation, it was like, I've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen since I've been a mama. And I had to figure it out. And once I got married, my husband and I had our own things going on too, and we still had to figure it out. Ain't no break from parenting when you're the custodial parent. And so I get it. It's frustrating when the people who offer to help say they're going to do it and then they don't. And it's usually around the times when you're trying to do something to get that mental break from being a mom too, which makes it worse because, you know. Were you able to get your money back, Brandy? Like, well, no, you said the day you were gonna book your trip, so hopefully you didn't spend any money. I'm eating some chicken and some Brussels sprouts. It's gone now. It's just bones. Ooh, Daz put his on the skillet. You fried some bacon with it? Oh, it looked crispy. Did bacon and steak mess it up? Did baking it up to reheat it mess it up? It did. Dang.
Yeah, that's why I normally just slice it.
And do it in the
Toss it in
pan.
for like 30 seconds with butter and salt.
Yeah, I'm glad to have not needed someone to watch my son, but I do it needed at times. Like I miss date nights. We usually just playing around the kids. Yeah, one of your stepsons is old enough to babysit though. You know, I know boys make people nervous, but maybe if you just do like 2 hours and then you and your fiance go and get your food by yourself, just the two of you, and then come back home. I don't know, when Josiah gets that age, I would definitely let him babysit. You said no. Not no. My husband over there disagreeing with me.
Let him live. Don't. Speaking from experience, don't do that.
He's not mature enough yet.
Even when he is, like, let him go live. Don't make him cancel plans to babysit.
Why he had to cancel plans? We would ask him in advance and say, Josiah, can we pay you to babysit your sibling on this day at this time for this amount of hours?
Paying makes a difference, but a lot of folks don't like to pay.
I'll pay you to babysit. And of course I'll say thank you. And sometimes I might say, do you mind doing this for me? But I wouldn't make the older sibling feel like they had to do it every weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's why Nasacha said I can babysit. For me, honestly, I feel like I would want the sibling to babysit for me. Yeah, Monty loves to babysit because she haven't got her own kids yet. Once she have her own kids, people with their own kids don't be wanting to babysit. After they have their own children, it's like, Or if your kids are close in age, then they will, because it gives their kids someone to play with. Like, I honestly thought about having a babysitting service at one point because I was struggling to find someone to watch my son. And I was thinking about how I could run it in my home and I could do maybe like 3 to 4 kids and include meal. Like, I had this whole idea, and then I remembered, like, I get overwhelmed with my kid. And I almost went to school for early childhood development. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. I almost studied that. I did all these different baby classes, parenting classes when I was in high school. I just knew I wanted to be a pre-K teacher. And then I had to go volunteer with the preschoolers. And I don't know what happened, but after I left, I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to do it. And the kids weren't even bad. I think the teacher might have been too real with me, like talking about all they do and how much they make. And I realized, like, teachers are severely underpaid, and they have to put up with a lot. Even my son's teacher and what he has to put up with my son, like, oh my gosh. the teachers, and then you have the teachers that don't do their job, and then you have teachers that do a great job doing their job that ends up going above and beyond for your kids. And so then it's like they're not appreciated enough for all the work they do. Then you got some that just skate along. Let me read these comments because I've been running my mouth. I let Josiah babysit his younger brother when I took a shower. I come downstairs and Tupperware all over the floor, and Josiah was on the couch on his tablet. Oh my God. I always tell Zanae and Rod I can get my nephews. Oh, because I know how it is. I did all that, LOL. I was going to open a daycare. I got as far as the teacher before I got pregnant. It was over. Yeah, having your own makes you... I won't say it always makes you not want them. If you have a love for teaching and for kids, I think you still want to teach, but it would affect your ability to want to deal with children, dealing with your own child. It's a full-time job being a parent. Oh, I don't like kids that I could never run a babysitting service. Jordan, hey Alicia, don't forget to like the live if you haven't already. I was hit in the face with a wooden block today. A lot of early childhood education is not for the weak. It's not. And then you have to remember, like, they're not your kids. So you can't do disciplinary methods in ways that you would do your own kids because you could end up getting sued. And I'm not even just talking about hitting kids. I'm talking about scare tactics or other things that you may consider doing to your own kid to teach them a lesson that you wouldn't necessarily do with somebody else's kid. So... bye, Nasaje. Thank you for stopping by. That's my nephew, y'all. Or nephew cousin. Oh, my aunt, my stepmom's sister, so my aunt's son. He just joined us. Yeah, I don't have anything else about that particular topic, but I just try to give grace to people who teach children and watch children as a part of their jobs because kids will try you and it takes a lot of patience. They're very sweet and it's super rewarding. They're the most honest people. They'll tell you the truth because they don't know polite and not polite. They just tell it like it is. And that's rewarding, but I don't think I have the patience for it. It's a special gift for sure. I do want another child though, but not right now. So I saw this really good flight deal for Miami, and I was considering booking it and going by myself. The price is good, like really, really good. And I found a hotel that was near the airport that had this Cuban food that I tried years ago when I went to Miami. And so I was thinking about going a couple of days just by myself so I can enjoy that food and have like a me-cation, I guess. I kind of want Des to go, but Des says he doesn't like to fly. So I'm trying to figure it out before the price goes up. But if I don't, I'm going to plan a fabulous self-care weekend here in Georgia because that's where I live. And I'm going to do some stuff I haven't done. Like maybe... And don't be holding me to this, but maybe I'll go to the spa. Not the spa part. I'm definitely going to do that. But maybe I'll go and get like a wax for the first time. Like, I just want to do things like that. Nails, hairs, toes, whatever. And then the spa. I never went to Jeju Spa, I think is what it's called. Everybody talks about it. It's like supposed to be this experience similar to the Chinese culture. They have all these different like rooms, baths, special things you can get or whatever. And it's just a really comfortable place. Everybody be talking about Jeju's. So I was thinking about trying that out for the first time and trying some restaurants. Yeah, I'll definitely vlog. And trying some restaurants that I've wanted to try that are kind of like fine dining, but good food. I'm not paying for aesthetic. I need to make a whole video about this. I'm not paying for no aesthetic. And one thing Atlanta is gonna give you, yes, it's Korean. I feel like it is Korean. Jordan, you're right. But I'm not paying for aesthetic. One thing Atlanta will do is open up a aesthetically pleasing business, an aesthetically pleasing restaurant lounge. You know what I'm getting at. And then you get there and you go and it's just vibes. The food isn't good. The music isn't good. Customer service isn't good. They have automated gratuity. Child, I don't want to pay for that. I want to pay. When I say fine dining, I mean like it's a fine experience from beginning to end. You know, white tablecloths, a la carte, everything made fresh to order, specialty from the chef. Like, that's what I mean. So it's an aesthetic of like luxury or fine dining, but it's not an aesthetic of just pretty decorations and basic food that you could get better at like a chain like Chili's or Olive Garden or Red Lobster or something. Not saying that, you know, their food is horrible, or disclaimer there, but you get what I mean. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I need to figure it out. Also, I'm officially like in countdown mode because my vacation is approaching. And so like it's gonna be here before I know it. I'll have some new content coming about the equipment that I purchased for my channel. I have a new phone. Haven't started using it yet, but I'm going to. I have to get it switched over. Also got my computer, so I'm going to be learning that and then trying to figure out a launch date for my services and for my business. Once I get all that set up and situated, it might be in the next month, giving me time to be able to focus on it in between this travel stuff. I want to start going live from my computer, the new one that I got, because I think you could do like StreamYard on it, and it's easier to see on a laptop than it is on a phone. And I'll finally have a webcam that you can actually see me and I don't look like a Sims or like I'm on an Android device. Not that Android is bad, but y'all know sometimes video chat on Android can be blurry. That's how my computer looks. That's what I got. I finally got one. I ordered it earlier this month, I believe, as well as a new phone. So I'm excited. My content is about to get better. The vlogs, my lives. I'll be doing more TikToks, reels, shorts, all that. This is my current computer. This is my baby. It's my Lenovo. I've had this computer almost as long as I've had Josiah. But she is on her last leg, y'all. It doesn't work if it's not plugged into the wall. So because it doesn't work unless it's not plugged into the wall, yes, iMovie is a dream, Jordan. I edit all my videos in iMovie. I did buy Final Cut Pro for my computer, but I love this Lenovo. If I were to recommend a Windows, I would say get the Lenovo. iMovie I use on my iPhone, and this is an 8 Plus that I'm talking to y'all on. It's really easy. It's really quick that you learn it. Once you learn it, you can learn how to do really cool things with it. Yes, I edit on my phone on iMovie. It's just so convenient. That's why I got a new phone and a new laptop, because my current phone is basically outdated. And because it's an older model, the battery health is really low. So my phone dies really quick. It has glitches sometimes. Still a great phone. I'm probably going to get my batteries, send this phone over to Apple once I activate my new phone, and then pay the money to get them to fix the problems with this one, so I have two phones. Because I may be opening up a business line once stuff gets popping with whatever I start. I'm not there yet, so I'm just going to keep my personal. But eventually, as I continue to like formalize my business, I'm going to get a second line that I'll use for YouTube, social media, consulting, etc. I say all that to say, invest in yourself, make your content better. But yes, I love iMovie. You don't have to buy Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is one of the best editing software to use aside from Adobe Premiere. It's a standard, but the issue is that it's very tricky. It's very high level. And when I was in college back in 15 and 14, when I was taking my comms classes, I took a intro to film class where we had to edit content on the computers, and we used MacBook Pros or MacBook desktops, and they taught us Final Cut Pro. And so I've always wanted it, But Final Cut Pro is an app that is only able to be used on Mac products. You can't download it on Windows, and the software is $300. So I've been wanting this software since before I graduated from college, but never able to experience it outside of the university. Looking forward to playing with it, but iMovie is definitely going to be my go-to, and especially editing on my phone. I can get my videos out to y'all so much faster because of editing on my phone. During Vlogmas, Vlogtober, November of last year, when I was doing almost daily uploads for 90 days, I really, really enjoyed editing on my phone. But now that I'm going to have a new computer, I probably won't mind doing more complicated edits from my computer because I can see better. It's easier to make small, sharp cuts when you're editing the content. So that's the benefit of having the computer. Also, I have Word for Business, Excel, PowerPoint, all that good stuff. So I'll be able to still do my resume services. If you did not know, I am the resume whisperer. I've helped a lot of my friends and family with finding positions by tailoring their resumes for them, to the point where at the end of last year, I started charging. And I would say out of the people that I've helped, over half have been able to get a new job after I updated their resume for them. So I say that to say that's something that I will be offering as a service. And I want to be doing consulting with my computer video chat through Zoom, Teams, whatever platforms, in order to talk with people and help them to understand how I can help. And then, of course, with social media, I'm thinking about writing an ebook for creators, like a beginner level ebook, and then a 10K and above ebook. But I want to learn a little bit more about being above 10K before I just start writing the content. But I want to help other people, and I want to help people that have reached where I've reached, because I don't see a lot of content for bigger creators. So I just have all these ideas, y'all. And my intention is to be more intentional about the things that I say that I want for my life. So I finally got into a place where I'm happy with my full-time position. Now I want to start building up my self-work position so that I have like the streams of income, the passive income, the talent. Like, I'm super excited about that. I'm a nerd with photography and editing. I've used Adobe Wondershare and everything but iMovie. I love Wondershare, Jordan. I used to use Wondershare to edit all my content on my Lenovo before the charger started messing up. And honestly, y'all, somebody had told me, just try iMovie on your phone. It's not hard. I remember one time I tried it, and I tried it one time, and I was like, this is hard. I don't get this. This is stupid, because I've never used an Apple product before. I didn't understand iMovie is so different than using like Windows Movie Maker. So someone else told me you need to be editing on your phone. Like, I kept hearing it, felt like affirmation. So several months after I tried that first time, I just decided to start editing on my phone. And it took a while at first, but the more I did it, the better I got at it. And now I feel like I'm really good at it, and hope that the version on the new phone is the same and I don't have to try to learn new tricks. But I definitely recommend it. Wondershare is what I recommend if you are on a Windows computer. It's very beginner friendly. It's very easy to use on your computer. I don't think they have a phone version. If they do, I never used it. But it's the best, cheaper option that you can get. To me, it's the best, cheaper, paid option that you can get. So, baby, what time is it? What time is it?
9:35.
Oh, it's still early. Okay. Yeah, we're all on the same phones. Okay, good. I got I'm gonna be working with the 13 Pro, so I'm gonna be having to learn how to do all those new things that are in this version. So that's why I'm taking my time with using it, because I wanted to be able to improve my content. There's gonna be times where I have to vlog from my cell phone, and I feel like the newer cameras from the 11 and above are better quality by default. It won't look so grainy like this phone does when I'm vlogging. Thank you, JoJo. Girl, it took me so much courage. I've been wanting to invest in that in a while. So I was like, people kept asking me, how did you celebrate 10K? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing a photo shoot? Yes, I plan on doing a photo shoot this weekend, actually. I'm not hiring a photographer. I'm going to go to a selfie museum and I'm going to take pictures. That's what I plan on doing. And I plan on vlogging it. If for some reason I don't do it this weekend, I will schedule a weekend in April to do it. But there's a selfie museum that has all these fun backgrounds in it. I was like, I'm going to just go there. I'm going to try to get my girl Summer to do my makeup for me. Might wear my hair like this. Might wait until I get my next style done. And then, nails, toes done. And just take cute pictures at the selfie museum and get the balloons and bring them in. I feel like I could probably do the same thing for my birthday. I want to support Black businesses, and I'm going to support Black businesses, but I have a fair budget in mind, and that fair budget didn't include studio, and studio time is expensive. If you want a nice venue, you want it to be easy accessible, and there's no studios really that I would like to shoot at close to me. So now I got to drive into the city for a photo shoot and pay them people and pay the photographer. I did that the last time. And it was a lot. And then it's like if you go over in your studio time, then you have to pay extra money. It's a lot. And it's like I'm being so intentional with my spending. Like, yes, I spent money on my living room, but that was in my plan. Hitting 10K was in my plan, but I guess I didn't set a budget to extend $200 for a photo shoot for it. Instead, I made moves like investing in the equipment for my channel. So I can take pictures anywhere. And with a newer phone, the camera should be better. In a selfie museum, they have ring lights everywhere. They got backdrops everywhere. All I got to do is get somebody to take the picture. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you and your support. You've been rocking with me since at some point last year. I remember you joining the chat and talking with me. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind paying somebody their price. I'll promote you as well. Anytime somebody asks me, do you know somebody who does your photos? I'm always recommending this person. But I gotta be frugal with certain stuff. Thank you, Jordan. I mean, and I took a chance, right? Spending your tax money buying electronics. That's it. Like, it eats the money up because that stuff is not cheap. But I feel like, especially after hitting the 10K milestone, it was time for me to go ahead and do that. I feel like my audience is growing. I feel like I'm getting closer to my purpose and understanding what I want to do and how I can be of help to others. The timing and the growth is there, and I think now is the good time to try to do it. So thank you for the affirmation and the encouragement on that. I felt like so much guilt doing it. Like, it sat in my cart for a minute because I was just like, dang, I don't know if I should do that. That's a lot of money. I could pay for this trip with that money, or, I could fix my car door with that money. I could pay some of my car down with that money. But it's like, you know what? I can pay my car down with my income that I make regularly. I can't pay for a brand new computer, which I needed because, y'all, like I'm telling y'all, the computer will cut off if it is unplugged, even by accident. Imagine being in the middle of something and forgetting to save, and then it cuts off like that and you lose everything. Like, I'm just, I feel like I made the right decision, but it took me a few months to get comfortable with making that decision for myself. Really years, because I've been wanting this computer since before 2020. I got the phone, I got the 8 Plus. At that time, when I picked the 8 Plus, in hindsight, I really could have gotten like a XR, or I think the 11 was out at that time. And I didn't choose to invest in, but I should have. But I still felt really good about getting the 8 Plus after being an Android phone user for several years. That was still a big step for me, but it just, I don't know, especially after becoming a mom, and I guess it's because of the way I grew up, I cherish things and I cherish money because I understand what it's like to not have money. So I always fear making the wrong decisions with my money or putting myself in a bind where I'm struggling because I didn't make the right choices. Seeing other people not make the right choices and how it affected their lives makes me very cautious about doing the same thing. Yes, go edit, girl. I can't wait to see your vlog too, because I know you were vlogging last weekend. Good night. I love you, cousin. Thank you for joining. I'm actually about to go myself because I'm trying to get to bed a little earlier. But as always, I enjoyed talking with y'all. If you are catching this towards the end, feel free to catch the replay. If you are clicking on this and I'm gone already, because I know sometimes there's a delay with YouTube, feel free to still watch the video from the beginning and leave me comments. I always come back and respond. So, yeah. I hope y'all have a great week. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I will have a new video dropping. It is part of the living room series. Y'all can kind of see a little something behind me. Super excited about where that's going. And I have to think of some content to make for April because I'm scheduled out. I'm proud of me. I got caught up after not filming and recording and getting content out every week for like 2 months because I took a little break. I'm kind of back in a rhythm for like bi-weekly uploads, or not bi-weekly uploads, twice a week having uploads. So I'm trying to maintain that. And vacation is coming, so there's gonna be vacation content and vlogs too. Y'all comment down below and let me know if you'd like to see me do like pack with me or vacation haul, things I'm buying before going on vacation. Like, y'all let me know. But anyway, I'm about to get off. I hope y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for spending some of your evening with me. And I'll see you guys next week. And you ladies, bye.